Hey, the shit that he playing don't work, I'm gonna come up with something. Here's the final stop of the day. Total Wines. You can see the line started over there. My last stop of the day. We got up early, had a late night. So we don't do excuses here. We just get the job done because this is what we signed up for.
Shannon should just step out with his boyfriend and let people know I'm bisexual, but this is who I'm with. And every now and then I experience my wild side.
You think he's a zest monster?
I definitely think he's bisexual.
When Unc say he want to date younger men, they killed me. What they said, what the women, what? Yeah, what I said, I want to date younger women. What I said? Oh, when I want to date, when I want to date younger women.
50 Cent has allegedly exposed some deeply personal details about Shannon Sharpe, and the internet is buzzing. But it's not just the rumors about his private life that have caught attention. These revelations are part of a broader, increasingly complex web of controversies involving Shannon. On April 21st, 2025, a woman known as Gabby, or Carly on OnlyFans, filed a civil lawsuit against him. She accused Shannon of multiple instances of sexual misconduct over the course of their nearly 2-year relationship. The lawsuit demands over $50 million in damages. Sharpe has firmly denied all allegations, dismissing them as an attempted shakedown. He insists their relationship was fully consensual. Not only did he reject the claims, but he also went on to name individuals he believes are behind the accusations. Specifically, he called out attorney Tony Busby, accusing him of engineering a targeted media smear campaign. Shannon pointed to Busby's alleged pattern of pursuing high-profile black men, including Jay-Z, as part of a broader agenda. According to Shannon, Busby is preparing to release a 30-second clip from an alleged sex tape, selectively edited, he claims, to falsely portray him as guilty and reinforce harmful racial stereotypes.
This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine.
Shannon also revealed plans to file a defamation countersuit.
What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty.
The situation intensified to the point where Shannon had to take a temporary leave from his duties at ESPN, including his prominent role on First Take, to deal with the matter. What's striking is the timing of the lawsuit, which arrived just months after he signed a lucrative multi-year contract with ESPN, a deal that was poised to significantly expand his presence across several shows. Yet, legal issues aren't the only controversy surrounding him. Discussions about Shannon's sexuality have resurfaced, largely due to his public connection with Hollywood Mugler, an openly gay celebrity stylist. The two have been spotted courtside at Lakers games, traveling together, and consistently stepping out in coordinated, fashion-forward outfits. Their closeness led to speculation that their bond might be more than just professional. To understand this, it helps to look at who Hollywood Mugler is. He's not your typical stylist. Mugler rose to fame after publicly outing former NFL player Kerry Rhodes, who once played for the New York Jets. The controversy ignited after intimate photos of Rhodes and Mugler were leaked online. Interestingly, Rhodes had previously addressed questions about sexual orientation in the league. In a composed interview, he said, "The more you grow as a person, the more comfortable you become with who you are."
Kerry Rhodes is gay. I mean, anytime you lay with a person that has the same thing that you have between thy legs and you sleep with them, you're gay. But I think that I probably was the first guy that he tried, and he liked it. It was good. It really was.
His comments were calm and open-minded, but notably didn't outright reject the idea of someone in the league coming out. After the photos circulated, depicting Rhodes and Mugler in close settings, many in the public assumed the nature of their relationship. Adding fuel to the fire, Mugler stated in an interview, "Kerry Rhodes is gay, and the act was good." That revelation stuck with the public.
And one little bit of a serious question. Okay. The NFL has been asking some of the candidates about their orientation. Yes. How do you feel about that?
I think it's a good thing. You will find that somebody will come out and say that they're, whatever the situation is. And I think it's a good thing. I think the more you grow as a person, as an individual, you become secure with who you are. And that doesn't matter what orientation is, and I think that's a good.
Mugler later doubled down, asserting in multiple interviews that he and Rhodes had a serious relationship, offering extensive details without restraint.
Nobody was uncomfortable, because if you're uncomfortable, you don't do it more than one time.
So how does all of this tie back to Shannon? Well, Mugler wasn't just any stylist, he was Shannon's personal stylist. The two were frequently seen together, attending games courtside, and often appearing as a stylish pair. Observers noted that Mugler suddenly began wearing high-end jewelry and luxury clothing, items he reportedly couldn't afford before, allegedly gifted by Shannon. Despite Shannon's attempts to clarify that he isn't gay, his association with Hollywood Mugler led many to remain skeptical. Rumors started circulating that Shannon may have had other reasons for hiring Mugler, especially since he already had a longtime stylist. On his own podcast, Shannon mentioned he didn't even purchase new outfits while working with Mugler, raising questions about the stylist's role. One user online commented, "You claim Shannon didn't do anything gay, yet he let go of a stylist he'd worked with for 20 years to hire someone who didn't even provide new clothes? Make it make sense." Another chimed in, "A real stylist updates your wardrobe. A real stylist doesn't repeat basic outfits. This guy had no portfolio, no professional conduct. That's not a stylist. That's a companion. You brought him to Lakers games and out on dates? Who brings a stylist courtside? You sound naive. He's already exposed 2 football players, Kerry Rhodes. Now this." And this is where things take a sharp turn. After Shannon reportedly ended his partnership with Mugler, the stylist allegedly didn't take the breakup well. Many believe that what followed was retaliation, with Mugler beginning to leak personal claims about Shannon, casting him in a much different light. Many saw through the drama and assumed Mugler's actions were fueled by resentment after being cut off. But then came a major twist: the leaked video. According to Mugler, the tape wasn't leaked by mistake. He suggested that Shannon intentionally recorded and released it in an attempt to silence the rumors. In a social media post that quickly gained attention, Mugler wrote, "Accidentally going live when you have to open the app? Swipe right. Then, swipe left twice and hit the button. Absolutely impossible." That single statement had people rewatching the footage and questioning whether Shannon's accidental livestream was actually a calculated misstep. Even after parting ways with Mugler, speculation persisted, with some alleging Shannon was seen spending time with yet another man. Wild, right? In response to the gay rumors, Shannon firmly denied them. He made it clear that just because he worked with someone who is allegedly gay, it doesn't. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get more complicated, new rumors are emerging that 50 Cent may have evidence related to Shannon's alleged down-low behavior. While it may appear that 50 and Shannon haven't had major issues in the past, it's widely known that 50 Cent has expressed strong disapproval of same-sex relationships. His stance on the topic has been a source of tension, including his past feud with Diddy, long before Diddy's current legal troubles. Though much of this remains speculation, if these alleged tapes were to surface, the impact on Shannon Sharpe could be significant. It would add more weight to the serious accusations and ongoing legal battles he's already dealing with, possibly harming not just his public image, but also the strong momentum his career has been building recently. Still, many people online are calling out what they believe is an orchestrated effort to tear him down. Some suggest this is a clear attempt to discredit a man whose success and influence have been climbing rapidly. One commenter wrote, "This is the system attacking him from every direction because his podcast is thriving. This is their way of trying to discredit a masculine, self-made man and disrupt his financial independence. Recognize the pattern. Stop supporting the takedown of successful black men." Another added, "Right when Shannon is close to signing a $100 million podcast deal, this campaign to ruin him suddenly kicks off." And someone else simply said, "They're really going after Shannon, no doubt." So, what's your take on the situation surrounding Shannon Sharpe? Is this just another targeted campaign against a successful black figure, or is there more happening behind the scenes? Share your thoughts in the comments. And before you go, click on the next video to catch up on more stories involving your favorite names. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.